Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name is Maria, and today is the last night of the 12 Nights of Christmas, the Raunächte series, 12th Tide readings. So it is January 5th now, so we're in the December night, and we're going to look into what December has in store for us this year. So I got my tarot, and this is a tarot deck as well, but I'm going to use it as oracle messages. So I'm just going to take that out for now. And let's start this last reading the same way that we did all the other ones. And if you've missed any, there's a playlist where you can find all the other months as well. So let's start with the overall energy for the month of December. Oh, okay. Got a little more coming out here. Huh. We had those cards yesterday. It looks like they want to come out again. I think it was yesterday that we had these. So we've got the Two of Pentacles, we have the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So right away, it looks like this might be something about finances. So what's going to happen here in December? Well, there might be some, juggling with resources, and we have to make sure that we don't overstretch our budget, because we can only pay as much as we actually have. And we have to make very smart decisions with that. Of course, we also want to, splurge a little bit every now and then, but we know that our money is hard earned. And December, with Christmas time coming up, buying presents for everyone. And, we sometimes have to remember it is more important that we do get to see the people that we want to celebrate with. It's not so much about the presents. So if this is the month where, everything suddenly needs to be paid, like insurances are coming, or, whatever needs to be paid at the end of the year, those bills are going to come in, and we have to make smart decisions about that. He's looking at the whole juggling process here. So what's it going to be? So some things may have to take a back seat or wait until another month. So what should we look out for in December? Oh, that's way too many. What should we look out for? Let's get some clarifiers here. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Wands here. So what I can see, like what to look out for, yeah, there might be some impulse purchases, and that might lead to some not so happy moments in the family, especially when you're working on a family budget. So yeah, like in December, I can see a lot of like budgeting ideas, wanting to do stuff you mean really well, but this is not the month to go overboard, because everything is hard earned, and sometimes that that being together part, like I said before, it is really more important. That kind of seems to be the overall theme here. And yeah, try to find ways to make happy memories, especially around the Christmas time, with people that, like when you enjoy being together, instead of making it all about the money and going all out, buying the latest technology, the latest smartphone, or the newest whatever kind of gimmick that the kids want, or like it's not about the money. So don't put a dent into your finances just because you want to make someone else happy. you still have to pay the bills and make sure that it is not a topic of, having a fight over. This is really what it seems like here. Now, how do we navigate this, and what would be the best course of action? That one. Okay, we've got two nines here. We've got the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So once again, there is that impulse, wanting to do something because, yeah, you want to make people happy. You want to give them what they deserve, and you want to be the big spender, and you also want to treat yourself to something, but do it within your means. So the way to go about this is to ask yourself, okay, what makes me really happy? Is it really all about the money? Is it, maybe something else that I can do? Or can I find something that is not as expensive, that would still, create a happy atmosphere? Maybe it's not even about the gifts. Maybe it's, getting an experience, planning an outing together where you have the family and you go and do something, whether it is going to a Christmas market, if you have those in your area, or, other kinds of activities that would be wherever you live that people do in December, so that, everyone can have a good time, and that this feeling of abundance, that is usually like, people will not remember what gift they got from someone years later, but what they will remember is the memories that you made together, because that is where the true abundance comes from, the memories that you create together. Like for example, I still remember how much fun it was to have all the people come together at my grandparents'. And, there was so much food, and people were laughing and sharing stories. And I have no idea what I got for Christmas in those years. Like, some stuff I might remember, but most of it I do not. But what I do remember is the atmosphere. That will forever be in my mind. And, how I felt, and I can still picture us, like, where everyone was sitting, who was sitting at the main table, the kids, where we were sitting because there was not enough room at the main table, even though it was already, folded out, all that. So yeah, like, those memories, that is way more valuable than anything else. So yeah, the money thing is not the most important thing. And that is something that in this economy, in this lifestyle that we have, we sometimes forget. And it's just easier to, buy something and have a nice gift and call it a day. But it's not very personal, is it? So yeah, creating those memories together, that is way more valuable than anything you could buy. Now, what can we learn from this, and how can we benefit from this? Oof, we've got the Tower. Just like I think in the January reading, we already had the Tower. So we're kind of coming full circle. Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, this month looks like you can deserve some rest. You have earned it after working the entire year. And, like, the family time that I see here, like I've been talking about, the family time is what is needed and what can help you recharge your batteries. And, everything might seem like it's going really fast, especially when you're trying to, plan how everyone gets together. If you have a larger family, for example, like who goes where, how do we get there, what day, what time, do I have to put in some notice at work for some holiday, vacation, paid time off, whatever. And, there's a lot of planning that goes into this time of year. And it might feel a bit hectic, but at the end of the day, um, you know, take it slow, enjoy the moment, enjoy the being together, because it will also be over just like that. And it always goes by so fast. So make sure that you really enjoy the moments that you have with your loved ones and the Christmas time, the Christmas movies and Christmas specials on TV or whatever you can watch. Just enjoy the holiday spirit. And after that, we shuffle again and then it's a new year. So this is that reminder that like I had here with this card, like fighting over some stuff is just not worth it because emotions might be running high, especially when people come together that may not have seen each other for a while. And then there's always this, oh, what are you doing? And, people measuring each other by their success, so to speak. And that might get out of hand in some situations. And you really just want to be there to have a good time. So don't let other people's opinions of what you should be doing with your life take away the Christmas spirit from you. So like this whole thing just feels like a Christmas spirit reading, really. And yeah, the most important thing is just that you come together because you never know how many times you get to do that in the future. Let's get some additional messages from the guardian angels. So we have a win-win situation or solution. This is the Temperance card. And it says here, there is strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. That very well fits the situation of, many members of the family coming together, different generations. Everyone has their own ideas of how to do things, how to live your life, giving good advice, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it says here strength in diversity. So, start from the common denominator and then branch out into the compromising situations. But first, find the one thing that everyone agrees on, because it's much easier to make sure everyone is on the same page about at least one thing. And then, start branching out and see, okay, this person wants to do that. How about that? Maybe we can find a little compromise here and there. And then people, once you know that you're working towards the same goal, tend to be more agreeable. And we have the Three of Thought, the Three of Swords. It says here, loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. And at the bottom here, we have the Guardian of Action, which is the King of Wands. And he says, it's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun, so move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. So maybe it's up to you to host that Christmas dinner and make sure that everyone gets on the same page. So, or maybe you just help out with things and you do a lot of the planning. End of year, the same thing goes for any kind of business situation. For example, when, at the end of the year, you kind of take inventory, you look at the revenue, how much you've made. Is it enough? How are we going into the next year? And, do we need to sell some extra stuff at Christmas? Maybe doing some kind of extra promotional work in order to sell some stuff. And, what if not everybody agrees on what kind of promotions we should run? Should we give 10% off, 20% off, that kind of stuff? But make sure you decide these things together so that everyone can get to an outcome that is agreeable for everyone, so that you don't go to a place where you think, ugh, I don't want to be here anymore. So yeah, in a lot of situations, it's, find the common denominator. That's the best way to start, to avoid situations where, people just walk away from each other without having a good solution. So that is what I see for December. And yeah, it looks like it will be a very interesting year. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And as always, if you want to share anything in the comments, please do so. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.